Hey guys, I had to restart this video just so you know because there's some interference with my internet and I kind of had to restart everything. So here we go again. So that being said, let's get right to it. There's a little bit of a description here. In fact, actually, never mind. Won't even read it. So basically, what these love dolls are, they are a hybrid of TPE body and silicone head. Is basically what they are. And it's so that, with the silicone head, it makes the face look more realistic, whereas the body, to them, is softer. Because, a lot of companies don't make very good silicone that's very soft, kind of like Real Doll does. And so they have to make a silicone face to make the face look more realistic. And so they can make the body softer, which is why these companies do it like this. So in a way, there's an upside that the face looks more realistic because of the silicone. It's easier to make the face look more realistic and detailed. However, when you get a hybrid love doll like this, just keep in mind that when you do the detail versus the body, as far as details go, are going to contrast. And of course, what I mean by that is it's going to look noticeably different from the head. And that even let's say if you get, a tan doll, that tan shade is going to look different than the tan on the body, probably. I've seen it happen many, many times where the tan color on the face of a silicone will look kind of different from the tan color on the TPE. That, and of course, the details might be slightly different versus when you, let's say, if you do this against the face, it'll probably be kind of soft, but then when you rub against the body, it'll be a little more, rubbery, to say the least. So, of course, with these dolls, their prices tend to vary depending on what site you go to. They could be $1,500, they could be $2,000, $2,500, etc. on their site. It's a pretty, basic sites. It's anywhere from 1,500 to 200. 2,000, not 200. But, that's, of course, just from looking around. And as far as what I've seen with these dolls, of course, there's actually kind of mixed reviews on them. So just keep that in mind. Of course, when you get mixed reviews on something, what that means is that some people think it's good quality and some people think it isn't. And that's just something to keep in mind. So, of course, when there's a mixed review on a love doll site, I tend to not go in buy a doll from them, just so you guys know. That's just, what I personally do when I go to a love doll site. If I see mixed reviews on it, I tend to not get it because that tends to mean that it's actually not very good quality. And that while some people do think it's good quality, it tends to not be. And, it also means there's a lot of unsatisfied customers. So it's kind of like, well, why would I get that? But, as far as recommending it, I otherwise didn't necessarily see anything wrong with these dolls. And as far as the quality goes, I think, besides the fact that the head's going to contrast with the body, I didn't actually initially see anything wrong, other than some customers didn't really like the hybrid thing. And I'm thinking that's probably the reason why it got such mixed reviews in this case, is because of that, contrast with the head and the body. And, a lot of customers tend to not like that. So again, just keep that in mind. Of course, that being said, I guess I kind of would recommend it if you kind of are into that thing and you don't really mind that contrast. But if you do, you're probably not going to like it. And of course, with that being said, of course, if you have any more questions, comments, etc., you could lay your comments down. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.